it this guy? It is.
Can't you see I'm busy? Go bother someone else.
Death and life have their determined appointments.
What? Oh, and riches and honors depend upon heaven. Very good.
Right, what now?
Shh. They have eyes and ears everywhere. Meet me outside the clinic. Turn left from the front and go down the stairs. I'll be waiting at the corner.
Okay. So we'll go talk to him outside. Hopefully, we get some good information from this guy regarding Malik's sister and her death. Okay. Should be right around the corner.
Over here! Come on now! I'm relieved to know they sent a professional, at least.
That makes two of us.
Right. Well, though not exactly what I was expecting. I was told I would be meeting a girl. How do I know you're not an imposter or some sort of double agent? Don't think I don't know this could all just be an elaborate trap to set me up.
Look, no offense, Mr. X, or whatever your name is, but I really don't have time for this. So if you could simply just give me what I came for, I'll be on my way.
Yes, yes. I have it right here. Evelyn Carmichael's autopsy report. Here, take it.
Thank you.
I trust you will put this information to good use, because accountability and justice is at an all-time low, I'm afraid. It pains me to see this once great city, which stood as a bastion for reform and progress against our oppressive communist origins, succumb to the trappings of corporate bureaucracy and petty corruption. Corruption so often typical of your Western governments.
Whatever you say. Now, if you don't mind, I really must be going.
Well, there is still the matter of my payment. 1,000 credits was the agreed-upon price, I believe. Isn't that right?
I mean, sure, why not? I'm not.
And what were you just saying about corruption?
A deal is a deal. Surely your handlers informed you of this little detail.
No, my handlers failed to mention this little detail. Never mind. Just take your money. This report better be worth it.
Oh, I assure you it is. Whoever it was that didn't want this information given to the proper authorities paid a lot of money to have it ignored. A pity for them, LIM policy strictly prohibits deletion of records concerning operational procedures. For legal purposes, you see.
Legal, right. Nice doing business with you, X.
I trust you'll show the utmost discretion with this most sensitive of data, yes?
Okay. So let's see here. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Okay, definitely looks like something happened.
Malik, I just got the autopsy report. No drugs or alcohol in Evelyn's system. And her estimated time of death doesn't fit Lee's story. She did die from a head wound, but not one that matches the evidence found at the scene.
I knew it. It couldn't have been just an accident.
There's more. Evelyn was pregnant. Malik?
I'm here. We can't let him get away with this, Jensen. He's guilty. He has to be. Can you go to his apartment?
And do what?
Get proof. Get something. I'm sending you the coordinates. Contact me again when you're there.
Alright, so we're gonna go to his apartment real quick before we continue with the mission. How do we get there? Guess we gotta go the other way.
But it appears that I may have to retract an earlier statement.
Do I have the code for this, by the way? No. Okay.
United Nations meeting about the augmentation. Here's the demand.
Wait, but hold on. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. Yeah.
The project which has consumed
We have to
all
go
of my
back the
attention.
way that we go to go back to the
A
hive,
cooperative global initiative that aims at healing our world.
which is where? Is it
Our
up there?
best chance of doing this is to modify ocean temperatures through a combination
here we
of
go.
ion seeding and geothermal.
Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more visible than
Yeah, for some reason this city is just a little confusing, to me at least. I don't know, it's never really been straightforward for me. Kind of remember it being the same when I played this game through the first time. Good thing is that the rooftops are pretty straightforward, which looks like we do need to get to the rooftop. I'm looking for like a ladder or something. I think there might be a way up top around the corner. Somewhere here. I can get from up here actually, from the hotel. So we'll take the hotel all the way
到
up.
这儿来，帅哥。
And I actually haven't checked out the sewers at all. I'm really not too keen on doing so. So I feel like it is a way of being a little sneaky, you know? But I really don't need to be that sneaky. And, yeah, I mean... Okay, actually, did I just waste some time? I might have just wasted some time.
自去吗？
Oh well.
特见。
But yeah, I don't really need to be that sneaky. You know? There's probably some stuff down there, but honestly, I don't know if it's really worth it. Oh, so I actually did need to go to a different district. I thought it was in this place. That's okay. Actually wondering how much the running enhancement is. Just one? And then is there one for prolonged running? I could have sworn that there was one that lets you run for a lot longer. Maybe I'm wrong though. Okay, oh, I see. I don't think that's worth it, honestly. So not really going to be doing too much running inside of mission objectives. So I'd rather save that for something else. Okay. So let's get up to the roof. Oh no, I accidentally jumped all the way down. I mean, good thing I have that augmentation that makes it so that I don't lose any health, but could have done that better. Okay. Let's go back this way. And here and here. Okay. Now, how do I get up there? Just like this? Okay. His apartment's over here. It's this one. I remember this one being like a sneaky little terminal that wasn't active yet. Otherwise it would have hacked it.
Access granted.
And let's see. Nothing in here. Unless he is like in that room over here. But it doesn't look like it. Yeah.
Malik, I'm inside Lee's apartment. Doesn't look like anyone's home.
Damn. Okay, look. Lee isn't smart enough to properly cover his tracks, so look around. Maybe you can find something suspicious.
That clock is suspicious. I'm gonna hack his computer real quick though.
Access granted.
There we go.
Malik, looks like Hong Sr. was upset with Hong Jr.'s behavior and threatened to cut off his inheritance if he didn't stop whoring around. Sounds like he considered Evelyn beneath the family name.
And if he knew she was pregnant, I can't believe Lee would do something like that just for money.
Speaking of money, the Hong family seems heavily invested in both Bell Tower and Lim. That could explain the cover-up and lack of a proper investigation. I'll keep looking. I'm sure there's more here.
Hey, Lee, baby. Can't wait to see you tonight. But I'm stuck at work. I know, I'm sorry. I'll make it up to you, baby. I promise. I'll meet you at the Hive, okay? Just don't get the party started without me. I want you all to myself tonight.
The Hive? I should have guessed Lee would be there. It's pretty much a second home for him.
Wait a minute, you heard that?
Sorry, Jensen. I don't like invading your privacy like this, but it's important. Plus, this gives me an idea. When you're done looking around Lee's apartment, head to the Hive. Contact me when you're there.
I'll stick around a bit. I'm sure there's still more to find. Malik, I think I got a probable murder weapon. A broken clock. The kicker is the hands line up roughly with Evelyn's TOD. Coincidence?
That's a hell of a stretch. You really think?
If Lee's as dumb as you say, maybe. We'd need lab tech analysis to confirm, but if there ever was a smoking gun, it fits. I'll make one last sweep to make sure I got everything.
Okay, I think that's probably everything. I didn't see anything else, so I think that is it. There's nothing like hidden down here, right? Yeah. Oh, there's a baseball
Malik,
bat.
I found a baseball bat, but it looks clean. Almost like it's been washed recently.
Maybe Lee washed Evelyn's blood off of it.
That's what I'm thinking. But I'm not sure it could inflict the type of laceration she had. Okay, I think that's it. I'm heading to the hive now. I doubt we'll find anything else in here without calling in a forensics team.
Sounds good.
Here we go. Hey, we got another praxis point. That's good. Yeah, I guess we just go this way. Go back to the hive. Once we're in there, should be able to find him pretty quickly. Oh yeah, we gotta go in the back way again, because I didn't pay this guy in the front. And I'm not about to. I mean, even though, yeah, this is the third time that I'm going to the hive, but I really don't think that 1,000 credits is worth that. And I mean, I do have the money, but why would I,
Malik,
spend
I'm in the hive. What's your plan?
Find Lee and talk to him. I want you to convince him you know exactly what he did to Evelyn and why. If you can make him panic, I'm willing to bet he'll spill his guts. Just make it look like blackmail. If he's willing to pay to keep you quiet, he's basically tying his own noose. I'll listen in and record everything.
Got it.
Okay. So we will overwrite this save. Let's go ahead and look for Lee. It's probably upstairs, actually. So let's take a look upstairs.
今夜良宵只要一晚。
Oh, here he is.
What you want, Chrome Boy?
Is your name Lee Hong?
Yeah, maybe it is, maybe it isn't. What's it to you?
I want to talk to you about Evelyn Carmichael.
Man, it's off! I already told all you narcos all there is to say.
Relax. I'm not with the police. I work private. And you could say I specialize in cases like yours.
If you ain't police, then what the fuck you want?
A simple proposition. I have proof that shows you murdered Evelyn. And I want you to pay me 2.5 million credits to make that proof disappear.
2.5? Bullshit. You ain't got shit on me, narco. I ain't paying you shit.
I strongly suggest you reconsider.
And I strongly suggest you get the fuck out of my face. Because unless you got your proof right here, I ain't got shit to say to you.
All right. Let's start with the police report. I know your story doesn't match up with the evidence at the scene of Evelyn's fall.
Oh yeah? And why's that?
Because the police report was full of inaccuracies, like someone deliberately tampered with evidence.
Yeah, and? That still don't prove shit.
Not only does the evidence not add up, but neither does your testimony. You lied about why Evelyn fell down the stairs in the first place. You said you'd both been drinking heavily prior to the accident, and the reason Evelyn fell was because she was drunk. We both know that isn't true.
Man, that shit was in the papers.
Now, if the evidence doesn't fit and your story was a lie, then how did Evelyn die on that night? Well, the answer is pretty simple, really. You killed her. But how? By hitting her in the head with that antique clock you keep so prominently displayed in your apartment. The lacerations on her head, the intracranial hemorrhaging, it's the perfect match.
In my apartment? How the fuck do you know what's in my apartment?
And like any good crime of passion, you needed motivation. Something to fuel your violent outbursts. What did Evelyn say or do to make you murder her? She told you she was pregnant, and you panicked. Faced with the prospect of losing your easy way of life, you struck out at her in anger.
How? That's impossible.
But now the final piece of the puzzle. Why was Evelyn's death never considered a murder investigation? Because your family, one of the wealthiest and most influential families in Shanghai, covered it up. But whose silence did they buy? Bell Tower. Your family's sizable investments in Bell Tower assured they would turn a blind eye to any of your run-ins with the law, no matter how serious.
Fuck this shit, man! and fuck you!
I can help you, Lee. But only for a price.
Alright, fuck! I can't believe this shit! I'll pay you, man! I'll pay you, just... What do you need from me?
Details. Let me hear your side of the story, and then we'll move on from there.
I don't know! Evelyn, that stupid bitch! She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay? Evelyn wouldn't shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make her shut her stupid mouth. But the dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
I need to go. We'll be in contact again soon.
Huh? What about the evidence? And the money? Where the fuck you going?
Goodbye, Lee.
What a scumbag.
Malik, please tell me you got a recording of all that.
Oh my God, Jensen, I could kiss you right now. I can't believe you got him to confess so openly like that.
To be honest, it was easier than I was expecting. You were definitely right about Lee. He's not exactly the sharpest tool in the shed.
Well, don't get too cocky just yet. Before I send our little friend's confession off to the local media and authorities, I want to get some Shanghai street justice first. There's a control panel linked to the hive I need you to hack. Uploading the coordinates now.
Oh, hold on. I think I already have that hacked. And if I don't, I think I could do this. Shouldn't be too hard. Yep, pretty easy actually.
Access granted.
All right, Malik. It's hacked.
Verifying the signal. Come on, come on. Okay, I'm in. Remote frequencies are clear, thank God. Uploading now. And done. Meet me in front of the hive, Jensen. I have a little surprise for our friend Lee.
Ooh, okay. This is gonna be fun. Basically gonna humiliate him. So let's go to the front of the hive. Alright, so just around the corner. And we'll meet Malik.
Jensen,
Malik?
well, first take this. I was gonna use it myself, but after everything you've done, I think you deserve it more.
So what are you gonna do now?
I have a
Oh, we
few
gotta
loose ends to
practice.
tie up, and I need to make sure this autopsy report finds its way into the right hands. The Hongs aren't gonna buy their way out of this one.
Lee's confession is solid. With that and the evidence from the autopsy, there's no way he can avoid prosecution. Justice will be served.
Oh, justice will be served, all right. You might want to stick around for a second. I've got one last little surprise for our friend Lee. Are you facing the hive? It's almost showtime. In 3, 2,
Malik?
just watch.
I don't know. Evelyn, that stupid bitch. She was going to ruin me. I didn't mean to kill her, okay?
Malik, remind me never to piss you off.
After everything you've done here for Evelyn, for me, you'd have to try pretty hard, mister.
Freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. Ruined. I don't know.
Man, this guy is a fucking scumbag. But he definitely got what's coming to him.
Shut up about us, about the baby, so I hit her. I just wanted to make
Just
her
wondering
shut
if there's anything that happens right after.
The dumb bitch started freaking out. So I hit her again until she finally stopped screaming. When I realized what I'd done, I panicked. She was barely breathing, so I carried her to the stairs near my apartment and dropped her. I had to make sure it looked like an accident. I had no choice. She trapped me. She just wanted my money. I would have been ruined.
Oh, okay. I think it's just looping back and forth. Okay. That's okay. They can enjoy that. And he's inside of the hive, so he's kind of fucked. He's not going anywhere without being noticed. Anyways,
My visit to France was related exclusively to
so
consumed all of my attention these days.
we're going to Tai Medical for the main objective. Because apparently, well, actually, first off, they're one of Center for Industries competitors. And yeah, we're ready. And they've been doing some shady stuff apparently, so that's why we're gonna go investigate their actual place.
Malik,
Have to do
any word
plenty
from
of
Pritchard yet?
sneaking around
I'm right
now.
here, Jensen, staring at a blueprint of the Tai Yong Medical Building.
Great. I need access to a security terminal in the Upper City Tower.
You do realize there's an entire skyline between you and it, don't you?
I know. The Pangu. Any idea how I get to it?
I suggest you start by going up.
Like usual, Pritchard's a little bit of a dick. That's okay though. Alright, so we might as well save here. What's that noise? This is a mandatory hack terminal, so should
Access granted.
like it would never be hard. Absolutely never be hard. What's going on?
You! Help! I need help! Please! The regulator machine. The shooter is out. Causing a toxic gas leak. I tried to get you, but I'm stuck in here. I couldn't.
Enough with the play-by-play. What do you need?
There's a valve in the next room. You have to close it.
I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank God. Please hurry.